Christmas candles. No sé cómo se pronuncia.
Okay. Yes, okay. And the next question, why did they want to go?
Because he wanted more from life than a normal career.
He wanted more from life than a normal life. Yeah, okay. Another answer? Another answer similar to that? Same?
Wanted to experience life alone in the wild.
In the wild. He wanted to have experience alone in the wild. Yeah, very good. Oh, yeah, that's true. And where did he go?
He went to the Alaskan wilderness.
Yes, wilderness. Wild es en la naturaleza, ¿no? And the wilderness is, yeah, a place full just with nature. Yeah, very good. What about the third story, Phil? Who made the journey?
Three Aborigine girls.
Aborigines.
Yes.
Very
Molly,
good.
14, her sister Daisy, 8, and their cousin Grace.
Yeah, very good. Their cousin Grace. Yeah, very good. And why did they want to go? Why?
Because they were taken from their home and sent to live in a camp far from home.
Yes, they were escaping home. Yes, and they wanted to live in a camp far from there. Very good. And where did they go? Where did they go? Do you know?
In the desert?
Yeah, across the desert. Very good. Now, look, this now I ask you, which film would you like to watch?
The second.
The second one.
Yes.
Anybody different? Anybody else? The second one? The second film?
The first one.
The first one. Yeah, it looks very adventurous. The second one seems to be very sad too. But yeah, I think it's a book too. I don't know. And the last one, the third one? Nobody interested in the third film? No, really?
The third is interesting too.
Looks interesting too, right? Very good. Yeah. Okay, guys, look, we are going to see the story. When I tell a story, in which tense do I usually tell it?
In the past?
In the past. Stories are told in the past. But when I want to describe an action that has duration in time in the past, what do you think I use? Duration of time. Do you remember that?
Right.
What do you think I can use? No idea? Let's have a look to the story, and we are going to mark here what we have. It starts in the middle of the 20th century, so everything is in the past. And the explorer writer Thor Heyerdahl developed, that's the past, developed a theory. He believed, past, that people from South America traveled, past, to Polynesia 1,500 years ago and settled, past, there. At the time, very few others believed, past, his theory. Nobody believed in him. They thought, past, the journey was too difficult without modern technology. While others were, past, discussing the theory, Heyerdahl decided, past, to test it. So everything in the past, right? Using only materials and technology available to the people of that time, Heyerdahl and his team of 5 years built, past, a wooden raft. And they left, past, from Peru and crossed, past, simple past, the Pacific. Now look at this. While they were sailing, what do I have there? Huge waves crashed, simple past. ¿Pero qué tengo ahí?
Continuous.
Past continuous.
Exactly. How do you know?
ing, the verb to be.
We have the verb to be in the past continuous, and after this verb, we have a verb
Yes.
in ing.
ing. Now, including to our story, not only the simple past, but also the past continuous, which is the verb to be, but in the past. And the next verb, the main verb, the very important verb, again in ing. Tal cual funciona in the present continuous. Pero el present continuous es, ¿qué cambiamos? ¿Qué es lo único que cambiamos, chicos?
El have.
El
The
¿cuál?
verb to be. Could you repeat?
The verb to be. The verb to be es el que cambia de presente a pasado. Pero seguimos con ing, le afecta al verbo que describe la acción en ing. Sigue siendo el verbo to be the auxiliary verb. Pero miren, ¿qué está diciendo? While they were sailing, now, you need to understand this. Remember we said when you read, you see. While they were sailing. So is it action? It has a beginning and still going on. While they were sailing. While is a very typical word for to describe an action that has duration. Mientras estaban navegando. So it's an action taking place, but in the past, okay? So while they were sailing, huge waves crashed. So they were sailing, and the waves, las olas, crashed into the raft, okay? So when we want to give details about an action that has duration in time, and I want that the action lasted for a while, duró un tiempo, then I need to use the continuous form, but obviously in the past. Why? The story is told in the past, not in the present, okay? Now, we are going to see here. Look at this. That's the way it works. look at the sentences A to C and answer the questions 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have what we discussed in the text. Were sailing and crashed. Was living, wrote. Was raining, decided. Please read the sentences and answer the questions 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, please do that for me. I'll give you 2 minutes to do that. Come on. Okay, guys, so let's have a look. Let's analyze this. What tenses are the verbs in bold?
Past simple and past continuous.
Yeah, past continuous, and the second one is simple past. Yeah, very good. And question 2 says, which action started first in each sentence? Sail or crash, for example. While they were sailing, huge waves crashed into the raft. Which action started first?
In this case, sail while they were sailing.
Yeah. While they were sailing, sailing, and then waves crashed into the raft, right? While he was living, so he was already in the wild and he was living there 1 day, 2 days, 3, 4, 1 month, etc. He wrote a diary while he was there. So apparently here, the ideas expressed in the past continuous, las ideas en the past continuous son las que empiezan primero, right? When it was raining, the girls decided to escape. So it was raining, then the girls decided to escape. So it was raining and then the girls decided to escape. 3, which action took a longer period of time?
The past
Meaning,
continuous.
all the actions that are expressed in the past continuous. Entonces, what we are saying, when I describe an action that talks about duration of the action that took longer period, then we use the past continuous to describe it, okay? And then we use the simple past. Which actions are background information and which are main events? So we have here background information. ¿Qué es lo que está? Background quiere decir qué idea es la primera, la que, la información de fondo, la información de fondo. They were sailing. He was living in the wild. Ese es el background. Esa es la información primera que tenemos. Esa es la información de fondo. It was raining. That's what we know. And then, what is the main event? ¿Y qué es lo que estoy contando? Esta es rutina, digamos, ¿no? Es lo que estaba pasando. That was happening. They were sailing. Imagine sailing. Remember, so many days they were on the ocean. So sailing. Y luego main event, waves crashed. He was living there 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and main event, algo nuevo, algo diferente. He wrote a diary. It was raining. Okay, so that's the background information. That's what we know. It was raining. And then they decided, that's the main event. They decided to escape. Okay, that's how we combine these sentences. Okay, now, how does this work? The rule, easy. We use the past simple or past continuous for background actions that continue for a long time. Entonces, we use the past continuous for background information, background actions that last longer, that describe the duration of time. That's the past continuous. Whereas we use the past simple for shorter actions that move the story forward. Acciones cortas que nos aclaran, nos añaden información. They give us more information about the story. Okay? So, we're going to practice. I don't know how much time we have now. No, it doesn't say. So, let's practice exercise 136, please. Let's go to page 136, exercise 5.1, and it says, complete the story with the correct form of the verbs. In brackets, use the past simple or past continuous. Okay? Remember, guys, to do a good job, you've got to read before and after the sentence. Siempre lean hasta el punto aparte. Hasta el punto aparte para entender de qué se trata. And then you try to read again and try to find what is it about. De qué se trata. Siempre lean hasta el punto aparte. Siempre. And then you try to fill in the gaps. Can you do that for me, please? I'll give you 2 minutes, okay? Ready?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to check now. We'll see, okay? So, now you can check. Alvin Strait, a 73-year-old, was living quietly on his farm in Iowa, USA, when he heard the news that his brother, Lyle, was seriously ill. Are you right there? Was living. That's the background information, right? After 10 years, with no contact between the brothers, Alvin decided to visit Lyle. Is that okay? Alvin couldn't drive, so he bought a lawnmower. Lawnmower es esos, no sé si han visto como un cochecito para cortar el pasto. Ese es un lawnmower, which moved at 5 miles per hour, very slow, and began the 250-mile journey. While he was traveling, he met many people, including a priest and a teenage girl who was running away from her family. He helped them all simply by talking about life. Some of them also helped him. For example, one day when he was driving the lawnmower, it broke down. While two mechanics were fixing it, he met a friendly couple and stayed with them. The journey took him 6 weeks. And did the story end happily? See the 1999 film, The Straight Story, to find out. How disappointing that you couldn't get the right answer. So, how was your exercise? Did you do it well, guys?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I want you to do exercise B, but I'm going to let you go. Again, it's going to cut in a minute. Enseguida se va a cortar otra vez. But exercise B is please homework. Okay? And also, exercise 7 and exercise 9. Okay? Exercise 9, please. It says work in pairs, but you are going to do alone because we don't have the chance to work in pairs now. All right? So this is the example. You have to find, you have to make sentences with the past simple and the past continuous. And you have to use this as the prompts. Esto se llama prompts, las ayuditas, A and B. So you have to put them together. For example, look at this, sleep. I was sleeping in my bed when I heard a strange noise. And then you use another part of this other part. Entonces combino A con B para hacer sentences like A. Do you understand what to do?
Yes, listen.
Okay, so we have to do that. 3 exercises, B, and then you do the one here and this one. And see you tomorrow, okay?
See you Wednesday.
Okay, listen.
See you on Wednesday, teacher.
Pardon?
See you Wednesday.
Tomorrow we don't have classes, English class.
Oh, sorry. I meant Wednesday. Okay?
Okay,
Okay, teacher.
listen. Thank
Okay.
you.
work, please. You've got a lot to do, your grammar book, your stories, and also now these exercises. See you on Wednesday. Okay? Bye. Thank you, guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. See you.